Yeah, this is another great memory I had. Actually, I wasn't really involved when the team, they're all Australian, all ladies. They when they actually tried to set up such a project. I was a mentor of this team. So I think the team has a really big vision, which I really appreciate. That's why I also supported them. Is that they wanted to have a dialogue between two countries. Instead of like top politicians, business people, of course, they are very important. They send delegation. They want to provide a platform for youth truly get curious about each other. And so um, I work with youth because my co-working space, most of the people who come to participate and organize and engage in the activity in my space are youth. So then they came to me. First of all, they want to understand what are the topics that the Chinese youth care about, and they wanted to really they wanted to exchange ideas with Australian youth. And secondly, they want to find those top youth leaders. And the process, yeah, I found it really interesting. Um, Not to stereotype Chinese youth, but we are really much more observer and deep listener than our Australian counterparts, and so Australian youth are much more vocal, expressive, and they wanted to get their idea heard, and they take initiative. They're very proactive. But the Chinese youth in general, and not everybody, but in general, are much more taking a step back, and they wanted to have a holistic view what's going on, and they want to listen, they want to feel the energy in the room, and they want to really lessen the nuances of every single conversation before they say something. So in Australians' eyes, and Chinese people are very passive. And so this is where most of the culture clash happen, and so it is a China Australian millennial project. It seems like they're working on some global challenges, but really it is a cross cultural leadership program. And so we actually design a program that is like 100 days and to make themselves aware, especially a lot of youth, they have never worked with Australian before, or any Westerners. So they clearly see the differences between them and the Australian counterparts. So first, notice your feeling. Notice what triggers you. So build that kind of awareness. Where do you feel in your body, or where do you feel, what do you feel after, when you finish the meeting with, a couple of other teammates, and have that kind of awareness? Then try to make sense of that awareness. That's where the knowledge started to happen, right? So wherever you feel like you want to grasp to certain kind of identity, and you just feel very uncomfortable about it, that's where actually learning happens. So of course, sometimes the learning is a little bit too much, and there's a lot of tears and fights, and people come to me for help, and yeah. So, but that's a beautiful process, and when we actually celebrated this learning by gathering all the young people in Sydney and climbing the Harbour Bridge and making Mexican wave, and we were so proud that we have made it, and we're here and to celebrate this unity.